Now, do me a favor, give me a monthly income expectation. A monthly income expectation. So before you write, I want you to do this. Think of any amount you want. Don't limit yourself. All right. Feel free to dream big. Don't limit yourself to a small amount. All right. Feel free to dream very big. How much is it that you would like to make? Feel free to dream big. All right. Write it down or type it. Either of the two. Write it down or type it. Mm. Write it down or type it. Okay, fantastic. So I'm seeing different figures, especially on Zoom. $10,000 monthly. $10,000. Please, nobody should write anything less than $1,000 here. If not, we'll come and arrest you in your house. Nobody should write less than $1,000. We'll come and arrest you in your house. And somebody is still writing 1 million. I believe that person is from Nigeria. So don't try to put your income goal in naira because it might shock you by the time you start making it. Okay, so 10,000, 100,000, 5,000, fantastic, 2,000, 1,000. All right. Now, why did I ask you to dream big? Why did I ask you to just pick any amount that you want or just select something that you would like to earn? It's very simple. I want to quickly tell you any amount you can imagine in your mind where the money is. All right. That amount that you just typed already existed and it is lying in people's pockets. All right. All the amounts that you just typed are already in existence and they are lying in people's pockets. So the money you want to make, the amount of money you have set as your income goal, either on a weekly or monthly basis, is already in existence and it's in other people's pocket. So the more you come to terms with this reality, the easier it will be for you to be able to create a system that can allow you generate that amount that you are looking for. So why is it important that I stress this fact? Because this is the first thing that I'm going to be dealing with today. Is the fact that most times we have goals, we have desires, we have an amount of money we want to make, but a lot of us do not know where the money is going to come from. All right. Some people go to church to pray for money. That is not the purpose of going to church. That's not supposed to be the purpose of going to church. All right. You're supposed to go to church to worship God, not to go and get money or because you want God to give you money. Because you're in God's hands. God has given the earth everything because God did not create money by the way. So why is this supposed to be the one to give you money? Your money is in people's hands. And the moment you, or the faster you realize that, the easier it will be for you to be able to get it into your own pocket. So look at that amount that you put as your desired income. All right. Either on a monthly basis, weekly basis. All right. That money already exists in people's pocket. Now, from the statement I just made, there is a key word that is very, very important. And that key word is the word people. All right. Is the word people. The destination of the money you want, the current destination or location, let me call it location. The destination should be in your pocket, but its current location is in other people's pocket. So, what this simply means is without people, you cannot make money. Somebody write that down for me. Without people, I cannot make money. Without people, I cannot make money. So, the moment I realized that for me to be able to get any amount I need people to give it to me because the money exists in people's pockets. The faster it will be for me to be able to get the monies that I want. And why is this important? We need to have this mindset so that we will not be hoping that we will make money, but we'll be sure that we will make money. Do you get it? If you keep money in your drawer somewhere at home, and then you need money and you go to your house, on your way to your house, you don't hope that money will be in your drawer. True of us. You know for sure that money is in your drawer because you kept it there. So the same way, when you know that all the money you need are inside people's pockets, you are not going to hope to make money. You're going to make money. All you need is, how do I transport the money, my money that is in people's pocket, into my own pocket? All right. The same way your money is in other people's pocket, other people's money are also in your pocket. So this is the foundational mindset I want us to know or start with tonight. All the income you want to make, they already exist and they belong currently in other people's pocket. And you need to know exactly how to get it out of their pocket into your own pocket. Remember, we're talking about why relationship is everything. All right. If other people are carrying my money, then I need to get into relationship with other people. That is the way I'll be able to transfer my money that is in their pocket into my own pocket. So that's the first thing that I want us to understand when it comes to relationship and wealth creation. See, the entire process of creating wealth is tied to the number of people you are in a relationship with and how quality the relationship or how quality the people are. The number of people you're in a relationship with and the quality of those people. That is what determines how much money you are ever going to make. Now, there are people who are in relationship with the masses, which means their brand is known by billions of people. Their brands are used by billions of people. I was listening to a young man in East Africa on, I think it was on TikTok that I saw the video, and he said that they sell in East Africa, actually in East Africa. He said they sell on an annual basis about 4 billion bottles of water. I think I have a bottle of water here. Said they said 1 bit of this, all right, on an annual basis. So I don't know how much one bottle will be. Let's say one bottle is okay, let me not talk in naira. I'll sell one bottle at $1. It's going to be a whole lot. So regardless of the amount, it's selling that amount times 4 billion in 1 year. So in their local currency, they are making beer just from bottled water. But guess what? They are getting 4 billion times, not 4 billion people though, but 4 billion times people buy water from them in an entire year. So they are in relationships of people. And the guy said something that I found very instructive. He said, because the population and the purchasing power of the market they are dealing with is very small, they have to go into multiple businesses to find different ways to get their money out of the pocket of the people of East Africa. So what does that mean for you? To be able to generate wealth, you need to understand you have to get in relationship with people from two angles. Number one, with a good number of people. Number two, these people must be people. Now, how do we measure quality people? Quality people are those who have ability to buy something. I think Instagram is having serious issues. Those who have ability to buy something from you or through you. So if people do not have purchasing power, which we established last week, they are almost useless to you economically. So there are people that you get in relationship with that takes from you. They don't have your money in their pocket. Now, when I'm saying relationship, I am not talking about friendship or jolly, jolly, let's go out and have fun and all of that. I am talking about people who know you. Remember, I mentioned this last week. People who know you, not people that you know alone, but people who know you. It's a thing for you to know me. But the question is, do I know you? All right. So if I know you and you know me, then it is easy for me to like you. Then I can trust you. Now, when we're talking about trust, we're not talking about moral trust. We're talking about brand trust. We're talking about the fact that I can buy through you, I can buy from you whatever it is that I need. Many people today who bought Tesla would never have bought Tesla if not that they know Elon Musk. Do you get? Not that they know him in person or they have his number or they talk to him on phone, but because his personal brand was so appealing to them, everything Elon Musk was selling becomes something that they want to buy. Are you following me tonight? So everything that he's selling, all his product and services become something that they want to buy. So that relationship, the fact that you know his person, makes it easy for you to buy his product. So that is what I'm talking about when we're talking about relationship. You need to recognize that the journey to increasing your income or building wealth has everything to do with relationship. And the first line of thought that I'm establishing or starting with is that all the money you would ever need are in people's pockets. So if all your money are in people's pocket, then you need to get into relationship with people. People, very important. So that's number one. The second thing that I want to deal with tonight is the biggest kind of capital is human capital. The biggest kind of capital is human capital. So when you're talking about building capacity or building capital, an idea or something that you want to create, the most important thing is not money. Money is very important, all right, because with it you can do so many things. But the most important thing is people, human capital, quality people. That's the most important thing. So in any business that you're running, the most important form of capital is not land or money. The most important form of capital is people. Now, let me prove it to you. There is a very, very interesting country in Africa. It's very blessed. Um, the people are one of the greatest people in the world. Natural resources, a lot of it. It has 36, now 37 states according to their Supreme Court. All right. And each of these states has one form of natural resources or the other. Is the most blessed country in Africa. Great people. They dominate everywhere they go. Incredible people. But it is still the poorest or poorest. What a paradox. Look at your life. If you're not having the kind of money you want, all right, your case is similar to this kind of country. So the country has access to every good thing that life has to offer. Unfortunately, they are the people are poor. Why is that? What could cause that? Human capital. Problem of that country, I will not say the name, or if you are, I will not say the name. So you have to go and guess it. The problem of that country, ladies and gentlemen, is human capital. Now, do they have human capital? But the people who are in charge of the country are the worst that the country has to offer. The country is ruled and run by the worst of people at every government level. They are ruled by the worst of people. Their president is not the brightest candidate, it's not the best candidate, it's not whatever. All right, all the governors, except maybe one, all right? So they are being ruled by the worst of them for a lot of years. And that is what happened to the country that has every good thing that a country needs. I mean, there are countries that doesn't even have half of what this country has, but their brand, their wealth is enormous. All right. So if you look at that country, you know what I'm talking about. And the paradox happening in that country, you check it a life. All right. You have talents, you have skills, you have certificates, you have all the great stuff that is required. Some of you have amazing products, but you are still broke. The money you want is not coming to you. Why? Human capital. People is very important. People is very important. I am here screaming on you every Sunday. Why? People. It's all about people. It is all about people. So the most important capital, all right, is the human capital. And Nigeria has Sorry, not mention. I did not mention anything. I did not mention anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, the internal and the external. I didn't say nothing. You did not hear anything from me. You did not hear anything from me. So, people are the most important gifts, the most important capital that you can have in your business. As a matter of fact, the best system that you can build are called people system. If you want to go far and last longer, invest in people. All right? Invest in people. If you want to go far and last longer, invest in people. So, why am I saying this? I want everyone listening to me this year to have a focus in your business, in the things that you're going to be doing, to know and understand that the more people that I have access to and the more quality that they are, the easier it will be for me to generate wealth. The easier it will be for me to generate wealth. All right. So it's very important. Number two, the biggest kind of capital is human capital. And I gave you an example. I gave you an example of Nigeria. So now it's getting very, very cool. So let's get into class. Tonight, I actually want to, I think I may just have to go to my, I will need to go to my board. I was actually following Instagram here, but let's go to class. How many of you know about work? The TTPW framework. If you know about it, I want you to type 222 for me. The wealth framework. So tonight I'm talking about why relationship is everything. And I've already talked about two matters already. I talked about the first, that all the money you ever need is in other people's pockets. Number two, I said the biggest kind of capital, human capital. And I use an example of the greatest country in Africa, which is also one of the poorest countries in the world. Even though they have everything, they are still poor. Why? Because the worst of people are in charge of running that country. All right. So it is very important. So the wealth framework is something I came up with a couple of years ago, studying a lot of people that have made money that I know and the businesses they have built, including what I've also been able to do with my life also in a short period of time. And I came up with this stock that is called the TTPW. Let me come on. Okay, so yeah, this is good. Let me just write it for those who TTPW. So there are four major components here. Those who are just seeing this for the first time, W stands for wealth. All right. P stands for profit. T stands for transaction. And T stands for traffic. So let me explain this framework to you in a very, very, very fast way. Let's assume I have this here. Okay. I have this particular product here. Okay, I think this is good. I have this particular product here and I did not produce this product. All right. I bought this product from somebody. Let's say I bought this product at $1. Okay. This product is vitamin C, it's edible, it's great, it's everything. So I bought it at $1. Then I decided to go and sell it to someone else at $1.50. Please follow me carefully. I decided this $1 product that I bought from somewhere, I decided to sell it at $1.50. Now, have I made profit? Good. Is the profit that I just made enough to make me wealthy? Is the profit that I just made enough to make me wealthy? The answer is no. Nobody gets wealthy with 50 cents except 50 cents himself. So you don't get wealthy with 50 cents except 50 cents himself. So as much as I've made profits, I bought it $1, I sold it $1.50. I made a profit of 50 cents. All right. As much as that has happened, it has not made me wealthy. So to become wealthy is not just about making profits. To become wealthy is not just about making transaction. To become wealthy is about the number of transaction times the number of profits. Somebody write that down. Number of transaction multiplied by the number of profits. So wealth is transaction times profits. As a matter of fact, not just transaction times profit, number of transactions, very important. Number of transaction times number of profits. So what do I mean? What if I can repeat this process, this transaction 1 million times in 1 month? 1 million times. So it means I can make 50 cents in 1 million places, which gives me 500,000 US dollars. So if I'm earning 500,000 US dollars a month, a particular product, am I building wealth? Answer me. Fantastic. Yes. So you see where this thing is. A lot of people are making sales. Now, I don't know if you go out tomorrow, you will see a woman by your street that has a little table and maybe a bench, and they are selling some little stuff. Maybe they're selling drinks, or maybe they're selling rice, or maybe they are selling cocoa or selling kinky if you're in Ghana, or maybe they are selling, something simple. The total value of all the things they are selling is probably less than $100. Yeah. Or maybe there's a shop in one corner there that is almost empty. They have a few stock in that shop, and the total value of everything they're having there is less than $1,000. All right. And they probably have been doing that for 20 years or more. Now, the question is, why aren't they wealthy? Why have they not built wealth? Even though they have product that they have been selling for a long time, why have they not built wealth? The question is, does this particular woman make any sale in a day? Answer me. The woman that is selling something, does she sell at least one piece of her product in a day? Question two, that product that she's selling, is there a profit on it when she makes a sale? Is there a profit on it when she makes a sale? So why isn't she wealthy? So who can tell me why she's not wealthy? She makes profit but limited number bots or limited number of sales. All right. Fantastic. Buys. Good. Fantastic. So you got it. You got it. Chris Obama, I see you. So you people are making sales, but it is not enough. So a lot of people are able to do transaction, just one sale, 2 sales, 10 sales, 5 sales, and they are making profits, tiny profits. All right. The cost of doing the business alone has eaten up the profits, has eaten up everything. So the profit is so useless. Why? If I sold this at 50 cents profit, excuse me, only one, and I make 50 cent profit, am I going to eat from that 50 cents for that day? I probably, let's say I'm eating 1 square meal, not even 3 square meal. Will 50 cents feed me for 1 square meal? What about the clothes I'm wearing? What about the transportation that takes me to the place that I'm? Will 50 cents do it? So Even though I'm making sale, even though I'm in business, but because of the limited number of transactions that I'm doing, my profit margin is too small to help me. So I'm still broke. So to be able to build wealth, it's not just to make profits. It's not just to make transaction. The question is, transactions are you making times the amount of profits that you are making per transaction? The higher this value, the more propensity for wealth you are creating. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the wealth framework. Which of these four is the most important? Give me the answer. Which of them is the most important? Fantastic. Fantastic. I love this class. You are following. You are following. The most important is traffic. Because if you have traffic, you will automatically have more transaction. All right? If you have more transaction, you automatically have more profits. If you have more profit, you automatically have more wealth, or you'll be able to build wealth anyway. So traffic is the foundation of the wealth framework. The more traffic I'm able to drive to a product, the more transaction I'm able to generate. The more transaction I'm able to generate, the more profit we can make, and the more we can build wealth. So this is the most important component in this entire process. Is the most important component in the entire process. All right. So the more people, I've let the cat out of the bag. So you see the word people is coming back again, ladies and gentlemen. The more people I'm able to reach, the more transactions I'm able to generate. The more transactions I'm able to generate, the more profits I'm able to make, and the easier it will be for me to be able to build wealth. So the more traffic I generate, the more transaction, the more profits, the more profit, build wealth. So once again, traffic means people, by the way. If you are new to the online times, when we're talking, it means people. It means the number of people that are able to see or get interested in what you have to offer. All right. So to be able to make money or become a multi-millionaire with this particular product, I need millions of people to be able to see it. So I make bold to tell you that you're struggling today because your traffic is small. The people you have access to are small in number, or they are small in their quality. All right. The moment you have access to a lot of people who are also qualitative, which means they have the purchasing power, then it's easier for you to build wealth. So don't focus on improving your product without you having access to unlimited supply of traffic. To some of you, the problem is not your product. The problem is not your service. Your product is great. Your service is great. You just do not have enough people to buy from you. If you're selling a product of $100 and your profit margin is $70, for example, 70%, massive. Digital products are like that in a nice way. And you're selling 10 in a week. That's $700, all right, in profit. $700 in profit is a good money. But what if someone else also has a $100 product, and let's even say $50 is his own profit margin, but that second person is selling 10,000 in a week? 10,000 in a week. You see the huge difference between making $700, all right, and making 500,000 US dollars in a week. It's a huge difference. One of will be able to drive a Lamborghini in his lifetime. One of the two will be able to fly to any part of the world to go and have fun, vacation. One of them will be able to buy the kinds of life that they want. The other will still struggle. The difference between the two of them is not the product. The difference between the two of them is one has access to more people than the other one. One has access to more traffic than the other one. All right. So if you and I are competing, it's about how many people buy from me versus how many people are going to buy from you. So relationship is the deepest foundation for wealth creation. So even the wealth framework lays the foundation that people are the most important components. So relationship with people are components for anything that you want to be able to build. So that is number 3. Remember, I'm talking about the relationship in wealth creation. The first line of thought that I shared with you is the fact that all the money you ever need are in people's pockets. Number 2, I told you that the biggest kind of capital is human capital. And number 3 said the wealth framework is a function of people, because the more traffic you get, the more transaction you will get. And the more transaction you will get, the more profit you will make, and the more profit you make, the more wealth you are able to generate. So that is number 3. Number 4, write this down. The best form of leverage is a people system. The best form of leverage is a people system. Is there any tailor here? Is anyone online that is a tailor? If you're a tailor, please type the word tailor. You make clothes. If you're a tailor, you make clothes. Any tailor. Oh, if you are related to a tailor. This opportunity for you to come and sell your market. Okay, there's no tailor on Zoom. I think that I just realized that. Zoom people, do you notice that our network is not cutting us off today? I have a tailor. Oh, I have tailors on YouTube. Fantastic. There's a lot of tailor. Charles Taylor. Okay, let me pick a random person. Who am I going to pick now? Let me pick Joseph Ola Sakin. Okay, I wish I had on Zoom. But let me just pick any random person. Now, how long does it take to make this kind of shirt that I'm wearing? If you're a tailor, how long does it take to make this shirt that I'm wearing? Give me an answer. How long does it take to make this shirt that I'm wearing? Somebody say a day. You are not a correct tailor. Why would you say a day? give me, give me 2 hours. Thank you. Now you're talking. A day. Okay, that's 24 hours to make one shirt. Okay, 2 hours, 3 hours, fantastic. So between 2 to 3 hours, you can make these shirts that I'm wearing. So if you work for hours a day as a tailor, how many of these shirts would you be able to make in one day? 5. Abby? You'll be able to make 5 of these shirts in one day. Let's assume that plus the material and of course the making of the shirt, you are you are selling this shirt for, let's say, $10. You're selling this shirt for $10. Okay, so I'm supposed to be doing this on the screen. Okay, but just follow me. So you could make 5 of this in a day, and you're selling it for $10. So which means in a day you have a potential of making $50 from this shirt. Do you get me? So, how many of you know how I can increase? Let's say I'm a tailor, I'm working 10 hours a day. I can make a shirt in 2 hours. So I'm making 5 shirts and I'm selling it for $10. So I'm making a total of 5 shirts times $10, $50 every day. Please follow me small, small, yeah? So that's the amount that I'm making. Now I want to double my income to $100. What can I do to double my income? Give me advice. What do you think I can do to double my income? Thank you. Fantastic. Increase the number of time that I'm working so that I can make more shirts. Abi? So I will now work for 20 hours a day. So I don't turn AI be that. We know they tire. Fantastic. Somebody says, employ more tailor. More tailors. That is how to increase my income. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? So that thing I would do is not just to employ more tailors. If I do not have already available tailors, I can look for 10 people, take the next 1 to 2 months to teach them how I make the shirts. All right? I teach them how I make the shirts. Then I increase the capacity of what I'm making. Now, each of the 10 of them are going to be making 5 shirts per day because I'm the one that taught them. So, which means we can now produce 5 shirts by 10 people. That's 50 shirts. And we are still selling at $10. 50 shirts times $10 will now give us 500. Let's assume that I am very generous. I decide to give them 50% of what we are charging per shirt. So I'm paying them out of the $10, $5. So I'm still going to be earning an income of $250. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't need to make any shirt anymore. So my income has just jumped from $50 to $250. And I no longer need to make any shirts again. As a matter of fact, for $50, I can hire a manager to manage all the 10 tailors to make sure that they deliver, and then quality control is also assured. I am still left with $200. Are you seeing where I'm going, ladies and gentlemen? Let's forget cost of material for now. If you still factor it in, the amount is still the same because it's a ratio. It's still going to give you the same amount. It's still going to give you the same amount. So Abdullah Adebayo says passive income. Thank you. Passive income is only possible through people system. Write it down. Passive income is only possible through people system. Passive income is only possible through people system. Most of you are struggling today with one thing or another that you're doing to make money because you're trying to do things on your own. The moment you begin to employ the people system in your business, the moment you start to employ the people system in your skill, you will make a lot more money. The first biggest breakthrough that I had, which was massive, was $2.5 million in 2018. How did I make $2.5 million in 6 weeks in 2018? I made it through training people on how to trade Forex. Through training and building a Forex academy, a crypto academy. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know how to trade Forex. I didn't know how to trade then. I don't know how to trade now. And I may never trade Forex. I doubt if I will ever trade Forex. But I made 2.5 million from a Forex academy. How did I do that? I simply look for people that are very good in Forex trading. I got them to do the training. I created a platform. Students come to buy, they train, they got paid, the balance comes to me. Simple as that. So, finding people, understanding the power of leverage is a function that the power of leverage is a function of people, is the beginning of wealth creation. Ladies and gentlemen, without people, you are limited. Without people, you are extremely limited. In 2020, when we started affiliate marketing, I was selling a course then, WhatsApp marketing, incredible course, so making good income from it. I had a girlfriend then. So we're, living together and chopping money every month. So making between 4 million and 7 million. And it was good. So eventually we decided to create an affiliate system of 100 people. So we call them Dream 100. So brought these 100 people together, taught them exactly how to do promotion on social media, put everything together, and then we started to run. In 1 month, which is the next month after we started using affiliate marketing, who can guess how much we made? 30 million. So we moved from 7 million maximum, 4 to 7 million average, to 30 million in 1 month. We paid affiliate 50% of that. We got 15 million balance. Net profit, 15 million. Guess what? That month that we use affiliate, we did not even run ads. We don't need to run ads. So the bulk of the money came from other people building a people system. Chris Obama, focus on what I'm teaching. Don't be distracted. All right. So it increased multiple fold because we're able to use a people system. Understanding the power of leverage or the importance of people system will change everything for you. In 2016, when I made my first million naira, I was telling a friend that, do you know that we are eating here right now? We're eating, we're talking, we're gisting. There are at least 100 people that are talking to somebody or a group of people about my product, and I'm going to be making money in the next few minutes. At any given time, there is at least 100 people that are talking either to somebody or a group of people, or they posted a video somewhere and somebody is watching it and they are talking about a product that I'm selling. Do you get it? So automatically, I was able to build a lot of income that year because I had access to people. And back then, in a period of 3 months, I got up to 50,000 people to join the network marketing business I was pushing then, who are promoting under my team. So people are your most valuable assets. People are your most valuable assets. People are your most valuable asset. So when we're talking about being able to create income vis-a-vis the cash flow quadrant, the people system is what makes the difference between a big business and a self-employed or a small business. The number of people that works within the structure is what means the size, the income, the brand, the market share of any business. Some of the ways they use in mentioning or measuring a very huge and successful business is the number of employees that work within that business. How many people do they hire? How many people are working for them? All right. So at the back of your income, whatever money you want to make is the quality and quantity of people. All right. People is the most important thing. So relationship is everything when it comes to building business. Relationship is everything when it comes to building business. Now, write this down. Before you write it down, let me quickly bring this thought back. All the money you want to make, the one you type for me at the beginning, they already exist right now. and they are people's pockets. In order to get that money from their pockets, you need to be able to build. So what then? What then is your assignment? What is expected of you? You need to be able to, number one, write it down, attract. Number two, retain. All right. Number three, transform people. Retain and transform people. What are you transforming them from? You're transforming them from strangers to customers. You need to be able to attract, transform people. Attract, retain, and transform people. So let me tell you the bitter truth. The secret of successful businesses, most of them, let's say 99.999% of businesses, is tied to their ability to get fresh people into the door. Write it down. The ability to get fresh people into the door. So it is not enough that you got 1,000 leads. Oh, some of you ran hard and 1,000 people opted in and all of that. That 1,000 people are going to become obsolete faster than you can make money. Those 100 people or 1,000 people are going to become obsolete faster than you can make money. So you need to be able to get fresh people into the door over and over and over again. So I heard this from Grant Cardone. He said the focus of his team is not on how many people are in their email lists. It's not the size of their email list. Their focus is on how many people are joining every day. Write that down. It's not about how many people you have in your email list. It's about how many people are joining every day. So you need a system that keeps attracting and bringing fresh people to you. All right? System that bringing fresh people to you. Now, all of you are listening to me today. I appreciate you so much and I love you. All right? And I'm glad to teach what I know. I'm glad to guide you, all right, in your journey of building business online, making money online. Fantastic. But in another 6 months, some of you are not going to be here listening to me again. Not for bad. But the truth is, you're going to be like, there's nothing else I'm teaching that you do not know already. So why do you want to come and listen to me? All right. Because if you look at all the people that are on Zoom right now, this is not the number of people we started with. I don't even think we have up to 5 people that started with us when we were starting that are here. I don't think you guys are going to be up to 5 that are here. Almost everyone else came and knew. And in a matter of months, some of you will not be coming to family meeting again. Not because anything went bad. It's just life. All right? Because that is how life is. So you will move on. So if I now say, 2022, we had 35,000 people join LAP. So I have made it in life. I have 35,000 people. Let me just be teaching them, be selling to them and all of that. I'm going to fail. So whatever lead you got, thank God for it. Your focus is not first on that one anymore. Your focus is in how can I get extra, more to come in. So Why you set a system that takes care, all right, which retains the people that come in, which transform the people that come in, you need a system that ensure that fresh people keeps coming in. So that's the first thing that you want to pay attention to. It's very important. What activity do you need to perform for more people to follow you? Now, those of you that are on the Urgent 2K program, let me quickly talk to you. Tomorrow, by God's grace, we're going to be starting our 7 days challenge. It's called the 7 days Urgent 2K challenge. All right, we're going to be doing incredible stuff. I'm going to be teaching you stuff. You're going to be practicing it and all of that and all of that. Please know this, that those people that are going to make more money in those 7 days are people who have the ability to get fresh people to know about them, ability to get fresh people into their funnel, ability to get fresh people to see their product, ability to get fresh people to see the things that they have to offer. Not just those of you who have 100 WhatsApp contacts, 5,000 WhatsApp contacts. It's not just those people. Yes, your existing contact might be good, all right? But where your money is in the hands of stranger. Let me even put it like that. When I say your money is in the pocket of other people, I mean strangers most of the times. So the people who know you may not carry your money in their pockets. As a matter of fact, people who know you want to collect the little that is left in your pockets. They want to collect the money that is left in your pocket. So to be able to make money, you need ability to reach fresh people. Is the first thing that you want to do. Is the first thing you want to learn how to do. All right. So by way of announcement, we're going to be starting the 7 days challenge tomorrow. There's an 100 days challenge that is pending. That one, April. Certification, April. Let me deal with Urgent 2K. The Urgent 2K program, I like the name because the name is urgent. So we're talking about want to make money urgent. Very important. All right. So to be able to make money, you need to be able to attract fresh customers, fresh eyeball, fresh people is very, very important. All right. And the last thought that I want to give under this topic today is that we are in the attention economy. We are in the attention economy. We are in the attention economy. So to attract, to retain, to transform, all right, is the code for you to be able to generate sustainable income. So because attention is equals to money in post-COVID era, your ability to get the attention is what is going to determine how much money you're going to make. Is what is going to determine how much money you're going to make. So, let me put this to all of you right now and let's get this straight. The era of introverts are over. You will be so broke if you remain an introvert. Alima, if you remain an introvert, you will be so broke. All right? To be able to build wealth, people need to know about your stuff. People need to know about your stuff. Now, there are people who are going to be using an avatar to make noise and get attention to their stuff, which means some other person are going to talk about your stuff on your behalf. But your stuff must be talked about. People must know about your stuff. All right? So you got to wake up and stop fooling around with, I have great idea that can change the world. Nobody cares. If they don't know, they don't care. If they don't know, they don't care. A lot of you, the gifts and the skills, the abilities, the products, the services that you have is getting rotten on the tree. You need to make noise. All right, you need to make noise. You need to make noise. I like to use the story of this lady that did cookathon. About IC, Abi, what's her name? What's the name of that girl? That girl, a cookathon. You know what I'm talking about. Hilda. Thank you. Hilda. Because she was able to get attention, she's able to monetize it on different layers. Because she was able to get attention, she was able to monetize it on different layers. Okay? So, regardless of what it is you are doing, the challenge, all right, that life is bringing to you right now is what innovative ideas can you bring to the table to get more people to know about your stuff? What innovative ideas can you bring to the table to get more people to know about your stuff? Because that is what's going to make the difference between a broke you and an abundant you. All the money you need is in other people's pocket. You need to be able to get the attention of the people that are holding your money in their pockets. And the moment you're able to do this, you can transform or transfer your money from their pocket to your pocket because you have a product or a service to exchange for your money that is in their pocket. Let me shock you. All of you that are listening to me right now, this year, there is at least $1,000 of your money in my pocket. Can you hear me? All of you, there is at least $1,000 of your money in my pocket. There is at least $1,000 of your money in my pocket. Okay, so why is everybody saying sound is low? What is going on? Okay, I'm using the right sound. I think the sound is nice. I think you might be playing something else alongside with your Zoom. Maybe that's why. Don't send me account number yet. What you need is how do you build relationship with me to get your money that is in my pocket into your pocket. A few days ago, I transferred 720,000 naira to Abdul Salam in Ibadan. Why did I transfer 720K to him? There's another person that I transferred 100,000 naira. I'm talking people in Nigeria to our account. Why did I do that? Because it is their money and it is in my pocket. So they did the right things to get their money in my pocket, to leave my pocket and get into their pocket. So how is this going to be possible? Very simple. I have created products that you can be the bridge between me and the buyer. And when the buyer buys the product, you get a commission of the sale. That is how some of you are going to get at least $1,000 from me this year. Why? Because to get your $1,000 in my pocket, one of the ways you're going to do that is to get my product to the hands of other people, and whatever they pay, you get a commission on that. You get a commission on that. Simple. So, how did I get to pay Tioni that amount? Is because he simply He carried, this megaphone. Ejade kewa wa o, ejade kewa wa o. So he shouted on the mountain. He shouted on the seas. He told people, come out. There is a guy here called Sam Harvard. His product is good for you. Buy it. And as they were buying, Tioni kept collecting. As they were buying, he kept collecting. As they were buying, he kept collecting. Do you get it now? So I just use me as an example. I have a lot of products. I have created it. I've done all the work. I've done everything. All you need to do is to say, I want to collect my money from this or gas pocket. In order to collect it, people come and see. So you get attention to my products. And when people interact with the product and bought the product or buys which one is the right English? And they buy the product, you get paid. I bet forget English. English is not what makes money, Jare. Jack Ma is be English. Have you guys heard Jack Ma speak? Even Elon Musk, Harry Musk. Have you heard him speak English? So it's not about that, I beg. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you're going to get the money. That is how you're going to get the money. So, the same way there are lots of people whose my money is in their pocket and I'm going to get it. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm so going to get I'm so going to get it from their pocket. Okay? So, I've shared with you 5 things now under the power of relationship. And I tied it to 3 things. You need to be able to attract, retain, and transform relationships. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to begin your week recognizing this, that there is no business success without relationship with people. I want to stop using the word relationship now and transform it into the language that all of us will understand, business language. There is no success in business without people. So it's people that will buy what you're selling. It's people that will tell other people about what you're selling. It's people that will pay you all the money you need. So to learn how to build relationship with people is the best gift that you can give to yourself. Okay, I want you to make that as your focus. Ability to get people, all right, to know you, to like you, and to trust you is all you need to be able to get the kind of money that you are looking for. The era of introverts are over. After COVID happened, post-COVID, if you cannot shout, if you cannot make noise, if you cannot get people to know about what you're doing, you're just going to be a local champion. Remember the analogy I gave you earlier about somebody who is selling, but because he's not selling to enough people, he's still broke. That is where a lot of people are. That is where a lot of people are. You have sales, you have products, you are selling, but you're not selling enough. You're not selling enough. Either you're doing affiliate marketing or you have your own digital product or you have your own physical product. Is a function of how many people can buy. All right. So you either adjust the profit margin, which means you sell higher ticket products, or you make sure that more people are patronizing what you're selling. And that's what's going to change the game for you. So I cannot overemphasize this. I want everybody to know, all right, that your ability to generate wealth is tied to your ability to generate relationships. So lead generation, audience creation, relationship management, attraction marketing, nurturing marketing, all right, are all the basic things that you need in order to be able to create and generate the kind of income that you are looking for. So I want to give you all an assignment that I gave to one of my one of my workers 2 years ago. So she had complained to me that she did not have money. She had complained to me that she did not have money. And then I was like, okay, you didn't have money. What do you have to sell in exchange for money? Said, oh, I have this skill. I could help people do this and this and this. I said, fantastic. How much would you charge to help people do this thing that you're talking about? Said, I could charge $500. Okay, fantastic. If you have 10 people that you can do this for in a month, how much would that pay you? Say $5,000. Will $5,000 be enough for you? Say, more than enough. As a matter of fact, $2,000 is even a lot already. But 5K, oh, I'm going to be balling. I say, fantastic. 10 people in a month. How many days are in a month? 30 days. Can you talk to one person per day for 30 days? You're going to get 30 people. And your job is to get 10 out of those 30 people to give you that contract to do that thing for them at $500. If you can do that, you're going to make $5,000. So do what my dad used to say. Wake up in the morning, dress up and go out. Don't sit at home. Wake up, dress up and go out. So I said, don't complain of being broke if you are not meeting at least one person per day who have the potential of buying your stuff. To get one person that has the potential of buying your stuff, you might meet 10 people. Some of you might meet 200 people. Let me ask you a question. If you spend at least 1 hour on Instagram per day, I want you to type 777. 1 hour on Instagram per day. Type 777 for me. I'm coming for you if you're not typing now because I know all of you. Sound is low again. It is when I'm asking important question that sound is now low. Let me see if I can increase volume. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I think it's working. Fantastic. There's a lot of 777 in the house. There's a lot of 777 in the house. I've even forgotten the people on Instagram. Sorry, I apologize. I just came back on Instagram. All right. All of you that spend 1 hour on Instagram, do you know that within that 1 hour you spend on Instagram, you can actually generate conversation with 100 people in a strategic way about your stuff? 100 people in a strategic way about your stuff. It is very simple. Craft a short information that does not look like you need something from them, but that looks like you want to give something to them. Let me give you a very funny example. A lady sent me an email. This thing still makes me laugh. The person wants to sell me a coaching program. That's what she wanted to do. But guess what she did? She sent me an email. And inside that email, she was like, Dr. Sam, I'm so blessed by your video. I love it when you said, and she gave a quote. I didn't even remember if Nami gave the quote or maybe she just came up with it. So she gave a quote that said, I'm the one. She now said, in case I ever pass through Frankfurt, I think in Germany, that she would like to have a cup of coffee with me. So she had 2 cup of what do you call uh, this coffee that is popular. Forgotten his name. She had 2 in her hand. All right. And then she wrote my name, Dr. Sam, on one. And she heard the other one say she would like to have a coffee with me in Germany if I ever come. So when I saw the mail, I said, this person know me. We carry a cup of coffee for her and write my name for there. So the thing can't pick my uh, black box, I mean Starbucks coffee. Yeah, that's the word. So the thing can't pick my interest now. So I read the entire email. She even puts a link to a YouTube video where she explained what she wanted to do for me. Guys, I clicked the link. Oh, I watched the video. That was when it dawned on me that this lady was trying to sell me a coaching program. She's trying to sell me a coaching program. All right. So you can reach 100 people per day. I'm going to be teaching those of you that are going to be on the Urgent 2K challenge tomorrow exactly how to do that on Instagram for anybody in any country of your choice, in any location of your choice. Exactly how to do that. I'm going to help you craft the message and how exactly you do that. You're actually going to be doing 2 things. One, you browse somebody's profile, you pick something personal about the person, you make a comment about that person based on that personal thing. You will send a DM to the person with a different message code. Then inside the compliment that you are giving to the person on a comment on their post, you will make a reference to the DM you sent. Finish. If you do it for 100, at least 10 of them will respond to you. That is 10 free leads. Do that every day for 30 days. That's it, 300 lead. If it is real estate you are selling in their location, pata, 3 to 5 of them will go and check, do inspection on the real estate. And maybe you will make a sale. If it's a low ticket, out of 300, maybe 50 we buy in a month. If I'm paying you $2 per sale and you are selling 50 for me in a month, that is $100. That is $100 for $2 product. What if it's a $10 product? All right. So all of this is about games of numbers, but please realize you have to be able to reach people. You have to be able to reach people. So I told this person, go ahead and do that. Keep reaching out to people. So this person did not reach. I think she tried to do it for 1 week. She did not do it again after 1 week. So the next time she came to talk to me, I would complain about money. I was like, just don't land. Don't even land. All right. Because to be able to make the money you are looking for, you already know what to do. You have the product, you have the service, you have everything already. The only thing is you are not reaching people about your stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are on Instagram for at least 1 hour per day, you should be reaching out to at least 100 people a day. All right? You need to be able to reach out to up to 100 people a day. And you do it in a very strategic way that is really, really going to help you to get it done. All right. So that is what I want you to begin to put in mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay. So, let me do a quick recap of all the things that I've shared so far, especially for those who are probably just joining or just coming in. We're talking about the power of relationship when it comes to wealth creation. Relationship is everything. The people you know are the ones that are going to pay you the money that you're looking for. Um, If you do not know enough people, you're going to struggle. All right. If the people you know are not quality enough, you are also going to struggle. All right. Somebody say Instagram will take down your account. It depends on how you do it. You have to do it in a very strategic way. All right. You have to do it in a very strategic way. You have to do it in a very strategic. Don't worry. When we get into the challenge, we'll create the formula. We'll create the formula. We'll create the formula for you. Okay. All right. I think Micah is how will you differentiate between quality people and time wasters? I think that's pretty straightforward actually. It's pretty straightforward. The challenge is going to be in the night. It's not in the daytime. It's going to be in the night. Anyways, let me get into the recap of all the things that I've shared with you so far. I'm trying to cut short the class today. The first one, I said I have 5 line of thought that I shared with you. The first line of thought is all the money you ever need are in people's pocket. All the money you ever need are in people's pocket. Okay. Number 2, the biggest kind of capital in business is human capital. The biggest kind of capital in business is human capital. So if you have the right people, you will fly. You will fly. Somebody say, can we use ads instead? That is phenomenal. That is smart. That is a smart one. So we'll talk about all of that in class, okay? Number 3, the wealth framework. I share with you the power of the wealth framework is tied to people, traffic. The more traffic, the more transaction. The more transaction, the more profit. The more profit, the more wealth you're able to build. And of course, I talked about the best form of leverage is people's system. So if you want to get leverage, you can leverage money, but people is better because people will even get you the money you need. And the best kind of investment is investment in people. All right. And I talked about the tailor processes. If you're making clothes by yourself, you're limited to the number you can make on your own. But if you train other people in order to be able to get that done, you get to even relax and then they do all of the work for you. Okay. So finding a way to duplicate yourself in other people is one of the best things that you can do for yourself in order to build the most incredible stuff for yourself. Okay. So say when is the Urgent 2K class starting? Yeah, starting by I will announce to you in the Telegram channel. Don't worry. All right. And finally, I talked about we are in the attention economy. Post-COVID, there is no more introverts. If you want to make money, you must be an extrovert, or you hire somebody to be an extrovert for you. So you can be a creator, or an initiator, an innovator, but you need a marketing team that is going to make noise about the stuff that you have. All right. So that's the best way to get things done when it comes to being able to make money. So, ladies and gentlemen, last week I closed by telling you find a way to build relationship with a minimum of 10 high net worth individuals. Because when you have relationship with them, most of the purchase that they will do with time, they can do them through you. You may not be selling anything that they are looking for, but you can simply be the bridge between them and the things that they are looking for. There's a guy, a gentleman in Lagos. Every time I visit Lagos and I need to buy something, he becomes my plug. All right? It becomes my plug. If I needed to buy shirt, suit, anything, he's the one that goes into the market and bring those things. As a matter of fact, he sends me pictures and all of that, and I select all the ones I wanted, and then I tell him to go and buy. Now, somehow, he has learned the kind of things that I like. He has learned the kind of things that I like. Now, there's one there's one problem. If it is not expensive, I will not buy it. Because if he brings a shirt and the shirt is a certain amount, I will not buy because I will feel is not quality. I feel it's not the good one. All right. But when he brings the shirt and the shirt is expensive, I said, this one is good. Now, bring it. Except I tell him the range of what I'm intending to buy, it comes with the best. Now, maybe he went to get it where it's not expensive and gives me the price that's expensive. Oh, I don't care. All I know is by the time I calculate everything that is bringing to me and I convert it to Dubai money, it is far cheaper with him than to buy from Dubai. So I'd rather pay him to get that for me. All right. So, and he makes a lot of money from that. At least he makes some very cool cash from that. You understand? And let me even shock you. I've bought, in the last 2 years, I should have bought up to 20 suits from him. 20 from one person. Up to 20 suits from him. Just imagine. Now, it's every time that I come to Nigeria that we do that. I'm trying to read some comments that we do that. So, guys, find a way to build relationship with people. Keep getting more people, all right, into your funnel. And that is how you're going to be able to build well, because all the money you need are in people's pocket. And until you learn how to attract them, until you learn how to retain and transform, you won't be able to build the kind of income you are looking for. So what does it mean to attract? You just need to show up and let people see your stuff. They need to see the value that you are carrying. All right? That's number one. How do you retain them? You have to keep giving them something valuable. A lot of you come here every Sunday now because you find value in what I'm teaching. Fantastic. All right? And number three, you need to be able to transform them, which is where you sell them your product or other people's product. Okay? So that is very important that I want you to pay attention to. All right? So that is all I want to teach tonight. Next week we would have finished the 7 days challenge. So we're going to do graduation of the 7 days challenge. And I'm going to do more or less like a recap of some of the things that we're going to be learning in the 7 days challenge. Please mind you, 7 days challenge is not for teaching alone. It's for practice. All right, you're going to be doing the things that I'm teaching you. The people who are in the 100 days challenge, I'm going to be giving you access to the 7 days challenge so that you will not be waiting for too long. I think the people, I will just send message to the relevant groups, so don't worry. When you get the message, you'll be able to know about it. So thank you very much. All the people on the Urgent 2K group, I'm going to send a message to your group. Either you're in Cameroon or you're in Nigeria, you're going to get a message about the challenge. It's going to be starting tomorrow night. All right, so you can prepare yourself, charge your phone, charge your power banks, charge your lights. Make sure you go to where there's internet. All right, I heard there's something wrong with MTN and people are not able to get access to good internet. So you'll be able to do all the things that you need to be able to do so you can get access to the best stuff going forward. All right, so thank you, everybody. People on Zoom, stay there. We are going to start our own family meeting in the next 5 minutes. So I'll see you on the inside. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this. Let me see. Let me play something. Bye-bye.
Off stage, my brother, all the way from Accra, Ghana, futurist Kwame Opoku. Come on.
Post-COVID, we have shifted into a new wave of opportunity. And that's the reason why we're here today. In fact,
oh my gosh, it's based up on the beat.
Behind every desire you admire are requisite action that you need to take in order for that desire to transpire. I want to say welcome, Accra, Ghana, to the 40 Streams Conference.
Here in the hall, you connect with great mentors. You get information that will make you relevant in your generation. And just the lack of this information can cost you another 10 years of frustration.
It's not a question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
We are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves.